Yeah.
We speak with y'all for a moment, man.
We should have.
We want to know what you guys is talking about, man. You know?
We're opposed to the war.
Opposed to the war? Okay.
Quite clearly on the road to empire, we want oil, and we feel it's right to just go and take it. Do you know?
We is in America, right?
United States,
Okay.
our government. I don't want them doing that in my name.
Okay.
This is not the kind of thing that's not democratic. Very definitely, I don't know if you follow what's going on in Libya.
Yeah, definitely do.
We dragged in NATO along with us because we didn't want to go along. We said, we're not sending troops there, but we bombed them for 6 months. We killed over 20,000.
Yeah,
People
definitely.
don't even know this.
Yeah, people don't know that.
So now they're saying the opposition to the existing government is proposing a number of people who don't agree with each other. They haven't come up with a platform. They're just, quote, the rebels, unquote. And all we want from them is that they be subservient to what we want.
Yeah.
Privatizing their oil. This happened in Iran.
Exactly.
Iran had nothing to do with 9/11, it turned out. They didn't have weapons of mass destruction.
Yeah, that's true.
When the first time we invaded, General Schwarzkopf, in charge of things, said we bombed them back to the Stone Age. Did.
Yeah.
We had aqueducts that had serviced their water needs in major cities for hundreds of years. Then we embargoed everything they needed to repair them. They still have bad water. I went with a group after the first invasion. I went with Ramsey Clark, who used to be Attorney General, I think, led the Third Iraq sanctions. People don't realize when you sanction something, no other country, years it's strong and important, no other country will bug us by sending them stuff.
Yeah.
So they can't get what they need. We took medical supplies with us when we went. We were perfectly willing to be arrested when we left New York. We had this press conference. We had several $1 million worth of medication that we donated to people as we were ready to make noise about this because American people didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
We got there at 11 at night. We're getting out. We're ready for the press conference. Nobody came. They didn't check our baggage. They didn't check our stuff. Go, get it. They just went silent. And there were like 47 of us. And they didn't want to talk about it. And we went and we toured the country. And I'm perfectly aware of the fact they take us to what they want us to see. Just the voice of the land. He said, they'll all be dead in a year. He said, you have medication that gets a 74% cure rate, and you would embargo it to us. That's a crime. That's quite simply a human crime.
Yeah.
But anyway, we are continuing our march. We're in Libya now. And we're making no bones about the fact that we announced happily that we assassinated Osama bin Laden. Do I think he's a good guy? No. But I think he should have been brought up for trial. The International Court of Crime had a warrant out for us. They didn't want me to have the trial because we armed and trained them to fight the Russians in Afghanistan.
Yeah.
So you just knock on the people. This is okay.
Yeah.
I don't believe 9 guys in box cutters stop the air traffic controllers from putting the SAG planes. The standard rule is if a plane is out of communication with, when you're at air traffic control, you control a sector of the air and you're responsible for every plane in it. There's a beeper on each one that's making a noise. So when it stops, you try to get in touch with it. This is part of the strategic airplane. We called them, and they sent us to surround the plane and find out what's going on. For a calendar year before 9/11, they went up 66 tons. 4 commercial airplanes went well off track for over an hour. Nobody knew that. They completely disabled the Strategic Air Command. This is crazy.
That doesn't make any sense.
They wouldn't have had an investigation at all if the surviving families hadn't insisted on it, and that was a cover-up. I can go on.
I'm sure you can. I just want to address this sign right here, though.
Okay, what do I got?
Who would Jesus bomb, right? You're a Christian?
No, I'm not. No, I'm an atheist.
You're an atheist?
Yes.
Oh, you're an atheist, but you got who is Jesus from?
Because this appeals to some people.
You know what? Hey, that's smart though.
Burn forever. Thus saith the Lord, cursed be the man that trusteth in man and maketh flesh his arm, and whose heart departed from the Lord.
Exactly. That's talking about who else went and served their enemies in the land they didn't know. So-called black people, as well as Latinos. We lost our heritage because who do they tell us? They tell us we come from Africa, but we don't come from Africa. You take somebody like Barack Obama and compare him to somebody like us, we're polar opposites. We're not the same. You see what I'm saying? He didn't grow up like us. His ancestors weren't slaves. His people come from Africa. We don't come from Africa.
Their ancestors were all kinds of people, and some were slaves, and some weren't.
Well, my ancestors were slaves.
I was slaves.
His ancestors were slaves. All of them. My ancestors from my father's line were all slaves. You got Jeremiah 14 and 2? Bring that out.
Jeremiah 14 and 2. Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish.
You know who Judah is, right? The head tribe of Israel. The tribe Jesus came out of. Go ahead.
They are black unto the ground.
They are black unto the ground. Are any of these Jew guys running around talking about the Jews? Are they black unto the ground? They're,
Get that word of Solomon.
well, with the Ethiopian, those aren't the real Jews either, because those aren't our people. They think they are, but they're not the real Jews though. Anybody who's accepting Israel ain't the real Jews, man, because there's nothing but wickedness taking place in Israel right now pertaining to Revelation, the 2nd chapter, which you just brought out. You got something?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
This is Lamentations chapter 4 verse 8. Their visage is blacker than a coal.
You know what a visage is, right? Visage, like the appearance of your face, is yeah. Blacker than a coal. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead.
They are not known in the streets. Their skin cleaveth to their bones. It is withered. It is become like a stick.
Exactly. Go to Job 30:30.
Got a precept.
What you got? Oh yeah, I'm just trying to establish them. I'm just trying to establish some facts. Go ahead, bring that out real quick.
Songs of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 5. I am black but comely, O ye daughters of Jerusalem.
Oh, you daughters of Jerusalem, black but comely. I'm black but I'm beautiful. Go ahead.
As the tents of Kedar, as the curtains of Solomon.
Do you know what the word Kedar means?
What?
Kedar?
Kedar?
Yeah.
No, I
It's
do
a
not.
Hebrew. It means a dark-skinned person.
Oh.
That's what that means. So this is Solomon. This is all these people throughout the Bible describing themselves as being black people. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, these people who are running around saying they're Jews, they're not black people. You see what I'm saying? That's why pertaining to Revelations 2 and 9, it's blasphemy. The real Jews were and still are black people. You're looking at the real Jews right here. The real
Do you
Israelites.
practice Judaism?
I don't practice Judaism. That's a religion made by men. I practice my heritage, which is being a Hebrew Israelite.
Do you even know what the word religion means?
I'm a Hebrew Israelite. That's my heritage. I practice my heritage. A Hebrew Israelite. The 12 tribes of Israel. If you're familiar with them.
Religion is just to tie people down.
You said what?
People divided.
Well, I mean, that's who the Bible's about. It's about the Hebrew Israelites. Jesus, Hebrew Israelite. You know, all these people from Genesis to Revelations is all dealing with Hebrew Israelite. So we are the people of the Bible. You see what I'm saying?
You realize historically, the Bible was written about 300 years after all of these people have done what they did.
No, it was compiled. It was compiled during different times, but these things were written before that. These things were written during the time, and then they were all compiled, and then it was all published. It was published in 1611. I know you're familiar with the Septuagint and all that. The King James Commission, the 70 scholarship. Yeah. That well, the first completely compiled edition that you're seeing here came out 1611.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Lots of variations since then.
King James is the most accurate one though, because of the translation from the Hebrew. If you're familiar with the Hebrew and the Greek, then you will understand that King James is the most accurate one.
They found Dead Sea Scrolls.
I mean, all that Dead Sea Scroll stuff, a lot of it is contradictory to the rest of the book, so it loses validity.
God precept for that.
You know, but really, the scriptures speak about making many books. Go ahead.
Ecclesiastes 12 verse 12. And further, by these my son be admonished, of making many books there is no end, and much study is a weariness of the flesh.
Exactly, it's a weariness of the flesh to have all them books. I want to read the Dead Sea Scrolls. the book of Jasher, all that extra stuff. You see what I'm saying? When who the world calls God and Jesus already gave us these books. You know what I'm saying? They took this part out.
King James gave you that.
Well, the Most High put the Spirit on King James to bring that out. Yeah, get that. That's in Peter. The thing is no one man's interpretation. Real quick.
All scripture is given by inspiration.
Exactly.
Which one? Peter. First.
Might be second.
Hey, let me bring this out when I do.
What you got? Go ahead.
This is Hebrews 12 and 16. Least there be any fornicator or profane person.
Oh, hold on. We jumping. Let's get this first. You ain't seeing it? That's alright, but basically, this ain't no one man's interpretation. King James didn't translate the book. He got the 70 scholars to do so, you know what I'm saying? And for the record, King James was a black man. Did you know that? King James was a black man. All the original kings of England, the knights of England, all those men were black. See, you don't think so. Why? Because the British have paid to have that history covered up. But it's a fact of the matter that all the original kings, or really all the original royal families of Europe, especially going down to Spain, Portugal, was all black men. Are you familiar with the Moors? Okay, you know the Moors was all black men, right? Exactly. Now the Moors was running Portugal, Spain, parts of Italy, primarily Sicily. You see what I'm saying? Even all the way up to England, Denmark, all of that, man. All the original people who were running that was black men. Now some of the people who look like they're white people, descended from that region of the world, is actually, when you go back, their ancestors was black. You see what I'm saying? You ain't gotta believe it. It's the truth, though. It's evident.
That's the truth.
It's no. It's a historically documented fact.
But documented by who?
It's documented by scholars going all the way back then. All type of scholars. See, I mean, you can go. Listen, you can study history most of your life. That's fine. But at point blank period, I mean, the white man is a devil, so he covers up the history. So you got to dig a little deeper than on the surface. On the surface, of course, okay, everybody, black people wasn't shit. They got put into slavery, and then that's it. Now we're somebody all of a sudden. Nah, Africa ain't never been. Africa had what? Timbuktu, and we built Timbuktu, but we ain't from Africa. We're from Israel. We're from the Middle East. We fled into Africa. Listen, yeah. What's that? Oh yeah. Matter of fact, get that and get Psalms 92 and 6 real quick. Go ahead.
This is 2 Thessalonians 2 and 11. And for this cause, Yahweh shall send them strong delusions that they shall believe a lie.
Exactly. Strong delusions for they should believe a lie. You not believing it, you got strong delusions. You believe in a lie. Bring that up.
Psalms 92, verse 6. A brutish man knoweth not, neither doth a fool understand this.
Exactly. This is too deep for you. That's why you don't understand it. But we just gonna leave you with that, man. You know what I'm saying? Keep it up. I know you ain't all the way asleep. You see what's going on out here. You see what this government is doing. You know what I'm saying? So keep doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? But just for the record, actually, give me Revelation 13 now real quick. We're gonna leave you with this. You know what I'm saying? Because you agree that it's a fact that groups of so-called white people put black people into slavery, right? Conquered this side of the earth and everything.
Groups of black people and Arabian people sold them.
Yeah, that's true, because they're not our people. They're Africans and Arabians.
And Africans among themselves.
No. We're not Africans, though. But go ahead, bring that out real quick.
Revelations 13, verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear.
That is, right? All right, go ahead.
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
So y'all led us into captivity, right?
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
Y'all killed us with the sword, right? Hung us, fed our babies to alligators, all that good stuff, right?
Like the killing of people. I would really like to stop that.
I understand that, but here's what I'm saying. That happened, though, right?
Oh, many people were killed.
Exactly. Well, but God cares about who?
I don't believe in God's.
Oh, okay, that's true. But the scripture said that God cares about Israel, the nation of Israel, and the scripture describes the nation of Israel to be the blacks and Latinos and Native Americans. Okay, right? So he that leadeth with the sword must be. I mean, he that leadeth into captivity must go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. So all the people who led us into captivity, which includes you white people, right? all you people who killed us with the sword, which includes you white people, among others, mainly you white people though, gotta be killed with the sword and gotta go into captivity.